Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is your weekly horoscope for Monday the 24th of July, going through until Sunday the 30th of July. I'm sitting inside today. I'm really happy to be indoors. It's horrible outside. It's raining, it's pouring. Now I've had a look at this week and it starts kind of, if you look at, there's a big theme on relationships and it starts kind of bad with relationships and it gets better as the week progresses. So let's have a look and start with Monday the 24th of July. We've got the moon in Leo. So the moon is, how you feel, and Leo is very confident. It's a fire sign. It's passionate and it's confident, it's outgoing and it's fun-loving. That forms a relationship with Jupiter, the good luck planet. It sextiles Jupiter in Libra, which means that good luck comes to you via other people. And Venus in Gemini opposes Saturn in Sagittarius. Venus is the planet of love and beauty. In Gemini, she loves to communicate, she loves to exchange ideas, but this opposition with Saturn in Sagittarius makes her feel a little bit like she doesn't know what the right way forward is. She doesn't know how to make decisions because things become fuzzy. So on Monday the 24th, there will be great passion and excitement when it comes to your relationships and communicating how you feel. But the Saturn energy could create a sense of confusion around that, or this nagging sense of insecurity at the back of your mind. This isn't right, something is wrong here, I don't feel, something is off. It's a very subtle feeling and it can really throw you. If you're meeting a new person, or if it's a situation where it's unfamiliar to you and you have this nagging feeling within you, it's not got anything to do with the external environment, but if you have this nagging feeling, it might say, oh, this isn't for me then, if I've got this. But the answer here on Monday is it's not an external problem, it's an internal problem. You've got this sense of nagging insecurity. So differentiate. So don't say, I'm not going to take this job because when I was being shown around, I felt a sense of nagging insecurity. Take the job anyway, because that is something that is happening via the astrology and it's not an accurate assessment of that new job. On Tuesday, the 25th of July, we've got the moon going into Virgo at 10:33 in the morning. And my horoscopes are based on UK time. So that's British summer time. So the moon goes into Virgo in the morning, and the moon in Virgo immediately is very interested in learning and understanding things and making sense of things and breaking things down to become an expert, to get clearer vision. Virgo likes to understand things so that it can resolve problems. Now, Mercury, the communication planet, rules Virgo and it rules Gemini. Mercury in Virgo is about lots of information coming in. It loves that. It's like a sponge. It absorbs information and you're really so interested in everything and information just flows in. And Mercury in Gemini is about communicating and putting all of that information out there. Once you've assessed it and put your own stamp of approval on this information that you now understand, well, on Tuesday the 25th of July, Mercury moves into Virgo. So it's really a great time to learn, to study, to understand, to take in lots of information, to expose yourself to new information. Also on this day, the Leo moon, so that sense of confidence, conjuncts Mercury as well. Okay, so yes. Okay, so the Leo moon is that confidence with the ability to understand and learn with Mercury in Virgo. You should put yourself in a position where you're able to expand your skill set or where you can learn something new. So on the 25th of July, I've said that for this day, it's a really amazing day to learn and absorb information, to break it down, to make sense of it, and to communicate what it is, how you feel, and to do that in a totally authentic way. So this is a really good day to kind of have an honest conversation with someone and to let your guard down and to be authentic. On Wednesday, the 26th of July, we have the Sun in Leo conjuncting Mars in Leo. So there's a lot of fire and a lot of excitement here. The Sun is really your identity. In Leo, it's wonderfully enthusiastic and joyous and passionate, and there's fire everywhere, and it's all about having fun. Mars in Leo is also fun. Mars rules Aries, so Mars is not as fun as the Sun in Leo. Mars is more of a soldier. He's like desire, what I want. And he rules Aries because it's about pushing through obstacles. Mars in Leo is a bit too much. It's like the male principle, huge. It's like the uber male. It's like machoism. It's like masculinity squared, okay? Also, the Virgo moon squares Venus and Gemini on this day. So we have all this butch Sun and Mars energy. The Virgo moon is very sensitive and likes to take information in, and Venus in Gemini is about communicating well. So again, there's a great sense of confidence and a sense of self, even bordering on arrogance. It is a good time to communicate your feelings and what it is or who it is you love without that feeling of unease that was there on Monday. So you're going to feel far more clear. There will be less confusion when it comes to your relationships, and that's why I said at the beginning of this reading, relationships start out tricky and they get better as the week progresses. Now, they start getting better as soon as Wednesday. Now, on Thursday the 27th, the moon goes into Libra at 38 minutes past 3 in the afternoon. The moon in Libra is very sociable, loves to socialize. This Libra moon then sextiles the Sun in Leo, big, fire, enjoyment, enthusiasm, and a Mars in Leo, which is like great desire to do things, to be thrilled, to do something that's exciting, to take a risk, to do something fun and dangerous. I've simply put that Thursday the 27th of July really is party time if you want it to be. You're so good at socializing, you love spending time with other people, you want to do fun things, you want to be in the spotlight, you want to have fun with others. It's really important to do something nice, to let your hair down, to kick up your heels, to have a party, to enjoy yourself on Thursday. The astrology is all about you and others coming together and being able to have fun together. It's really great. Friday the 28th of July, we have the Libra moon conjuncting Jupiter in Libra. So that's really wonderful as well. Now, the moon in Libra continues to make you very sociable, building bridges between people. Jupiter in Libra, Jupiter has been in Libra for most of the year, since kind of August last year. It's going to go into Scorpio this year around the summertime as well. So these are the last couple of weeks, months that we've got Jupiter in Libra. And Jupiter is the good luck planet of success and fortune. So the fact that the moon in Libra and Jupiter in Libra conjunct each other, so they sit together, means that relationships are everything to you on this day, and that's where your good luck comes from. The moon also, though, it squares Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto is about the phoenix rising from the ashes, it's transformation. And in Capricorn, it's in an earth sign, so it means some sort of physical transformation. And it quincunxes Neptune in Pisces, which is the dream. So on Friday here, there is one, you're daydreaming about what your ideal relationships could look like. Because of Neptune. Secondly, with Pluto, there's the potential to really transform things in a practical way, to make changes in your life when it comes to your love life. And the Libra moon and the conjunction with Jupiter means that if you go for it relationship-wise, if you try and connect, the astrology is supporting you because it's connecting everything, and good luck comes via connection. So Friday is dream fulfillment in your relationships that really have the potential to change your life. So either a relationship comes together, or you begin a relationship, or it starts. It's really a wonderful day for new relationships beginning, a relationship that's new, really making a commitment and really saying, I love you. relationships becoming more serious, existing relationships just that work already being blissful and joyous. It's really a wonderful time for people who are in relationships and for people who choose to be in relationships. If you are totally uninterested in relationships, we've got loads of fun energy here. We've got energy that has to do with going parties and going out and enjoying yourself and being around other people. So, you know, if you don't want to be in a romantic relationship, that's fine. You can still have loads of fun here and just not take it to that level. You know, you can have fun with friends and enjoy yourself and really have a fun time. So this is a great day for everybody, whether you're in love or not in love, or looking for love or not looking for love. Great day. Now, Saturday the 29th of July, we have the moon still in Libra. So we've got 3 days of the moon being in Libra, which is really nice because Libra is about building bridges. So it's positive from Thursday, Friday, Saturday in terms of you and relationships. That's really what you feel very at ease with. So surround yourself with people. On Saturday, the Libra moon trines Venus in Gemini. The goddess of love and planet of love enjoys communicating and sharing information and being around others. But Venus in Gemini opposes Uranus in Aries on this day. Uranus is the rebel, the eccentric, the person who does things his own way. And in Aries, it's about, I am going to push forward no matter what. It's like someone who's totally unique, someone totally ahead of their time. You know, we've always had people like that in history who have been completely ahead of their time, who completely do not fit the norm, and who stand out as special. And that's what Uranus in Aries is. It opposes Venus in Gemini. So you may have some unique ideas. You may have some unique, quirky ideas. Don't be afraid to implement them. Where's your voice? You know, don't use someone else's voice. Your voice is the one that needs to be heard today. So Saturday the 29th of July, there's a wonderful ability to work well together with another person to discover a plan forward. So talk over your plans for the future. Are you going to go self-employed? Are you going to move country? What are your hopes and dreams for the future? Talk it over with a friend. It's really going to make the plan become real. Really wonderful. So it's a great week so far. Sunday the 30th of July, we have the moon going into Scorpio at 24 minutes past midnight. So it goes from Libra and it dives down into this watery, warm, lovely depths of Scorpio. Scorpio is a water sign and it's extremely emotionally intelligent. Scorpio is interested in uncovering hidden secrets. It likes to know the truth. And Scorpio emotionally will know when something is off. Emotional authenticity is built into Scorpios, and the moon going into Scorpio, you will now focus on the emotional side of things much more. Venus is still in Gemini, so that's still upbeat and chatty and loving. It sextiles Uranus in Aries, so you being eccentric and you putting yourself out there and having the confidence to do that is still with you. And that has been with you all week. You know, if you are someone who is unusual, if you're someone who doesn't fit the mold, this is a week to really own that and to have fun with it. I remember I went to a dinner party once with my friend, and the lady and my friend, this is my ex actually, my ex was well, I don't want to go too much into it, but he had a very responsible job, and the woman who threw this party was a judge, and she introduced everyone like this. Hi everyone, I'd like to introduce you to Sally. She is a legal assistant, and this is John, he's a fellow judge, and this is Mary, she's a lawyer, and here is Jonathan, he's a hospital nurse, and there's Greg, and there is Susan. So she totally skipped over my thing because it was astrologer, and that didn't fit into her world. It didn't compute. So either she just forgot to mention it, or she didn't want to mention it because she didn't think that was worthwhile. And the reason I'm telling that story is because I know what it feels like, one, not to be taken seriously, and to be an outsider, and to be seen as someone who's weird and different, and who believes in things that are somewhat curious, and fairies, all of those things. But that's who I am, and I've owned that, and I've owned that to my family. I've come out. I believe in angels. I believe in my guides. I believe in fairies. I believe in all of those things, and it takes confidence to say that to people, especially skeptics and people who are really not, people sometimes can be, for no reason, really critical about things that they know nothing about. So this is the week for those of us who are different, those of us who are interested in peculiar things, to stand in our own power and to be in the spotlight and to enjoy ourselves and to have fun with it. So, the moon goes into Scorpio on Sunday the 30th. Venus in Gemini does sextile Uranus in Aries, but also the Scorpio moon squares Mars and the Sun. So, your feelings are going to be very important to you. You may also feel a great need to be heard, or to feel like you're able to express what you're feeling. And when you do that, it has a transformative impact on you. So all of those things that I've been talking about, taking ownership of who you are and what you believe, it may be that you feel so good and confident about where you're at in your life that you share your beliefs, and that transforms the way other people look at you, the way other people see you. And it can be an opportunity to be more authentic and to have more authentic relationships. The more that I share about myself, the more I run the risk of alienating other people. So let's say I'm in a group of 10 people and we're all there to make friends, okay? So if I say that I despise art, I immediately put myself out of the running with all the people who love art, okay? If I say I am fun-loving and confident, then you immediately bring yourself together with people who are fun-loving and confident, okay? So it's not just about transforming yourself so that you become like some public figure, or that people know who you are, but the more authentic you are, that example kind of didn't work properly very much. What I mean is that the more authentic you are, the more you will attract authentic people who are similar to you into your life. So if you say, do you know what, I do believe in fairies, and I love astrology, and I read tarot cards, and I love runes, and I believe in spirits and all of those things, then if you're open about it, you will attract friends who are also like that. And it's a great day to transform. It will have a transformative impact on your life because it's a change in the people you hang around with. You've changed, therefore you spend time with people who are more compatible with you. I mean, I have made it really complicated. It's not that complicated. Sunday the 30th of July is a great day to meet like-minded people. Basically, that's how I should have said this. So that's what I get for the week from Monday the 24th of July until Sunday the 30th of July. I hope you have a wonderful week. If you'd like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. And what I do is I draw up your birth chart using your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, I can use sunrise, or I can rectify your chart to find out the time. And that lets me look at what your vocational aptitudes are, what you're here for, what your sole purpose is, what your mission is. And we can also have a look at the predictive astrology in terms of what's coming up for you in future. So I can look at your progress chart to see how you are changing over time. And I can also look at the transits to see what's going on in the heavens at the moment and how those are going to impact you specifically based on your birth chart. So is Jupiter transiting your Neptune? Who knows? You know, because we need to look at your chart and where the transits are on top of your chart. So if you like my videos, please subscribe to the channel. I'd be ever so grateful. I will speak to you next week for the weekly horoscope. I also do daily tarot readings on this channel. I also do monthly horoscopes for each sign of the zodiac. So check those out if you're interested. And I'll speak to you next week.